I did Radio 4,
Yeah.
and I had a 20-minute interview, and I reckon 19 minutes were me going, no, it's not that, it's kind of, yeah, it's more that,
Yeah.
like, they just can't get their head around it.
I was going to ask, having not met Nick Cook before,
Yeah.
have you met him now?
Yeah, I actually went and introed myself, which must be weird for him walking into his own office and then, 2 or 3 days dedicated to catching up with the new starters, basically. Yeah, speaking of the man himself, Pan left.
I lost my laptop. I'm not used to being in such a big office.
Back in the London office?
Yes, lots of catching up with Harry and Arron.
Yeah. So you feel relaxed being here?
Now we've got such a strong team in place, it's easier for him to do this.
I feel like now the US office is in a position that will allow me to come back more often. I've actually had to jump in and chat to the US team. A big call with a massive fizzy drink brand.
It's weird you being on the other side, right?
Yeah, exactly.
How clued
Watch
in are
this
you
space.
on what's going on here?
Pretty clued in, certainly on the new business stuff.
Yeah.
We have a global target and then it's split down between territories. So yeah, I know exactly what's going on.
You know.
And I know that the US is making up a bigger and bigger chunk, percentage-wise. Make of that what you will.
Flags go green around the track. Oh, Massa! Felipe Massa is that spinning out of the final corner, all by himself potentially, and Massa has dropped away from the podium positions.
Hi! Oh no, start again. Welcome, Paris, another weekend, another E-Prix. We have a very special guest, Cian Garnier, world champion football freestyler, 2 times French champion.
Yeah, 3-time French champion, 2-time world champion.
Over the moon to have you with us.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
This is for our company vlog.
So it's maybe cool for the guys to see if you got some skills. So
I don't have any skills, you guys show me skills.
Show me what you got. Hey, okay, not bad, there is something.
You want to try nutmeg?
Okay, nutmeg.
Yeah, okay. Oh, first time. Anyway, having a great time in Paris. Another successful race, one of the biggest on the Formula E calendar. And apart from the weather,
It is really hailing.
it's going to be a fantastic day.
Hey man, how are you? Good to see you. Come on through.
I knew that you guys were big, but I didn't realise it was this big.
Are you a YouTube scholar?
I'm a scholar, please.
That is nice.
I'm a journalist who pesters Harry all the time.
So, what's the plan then? What's the marketing plan?
I'm down today, because I'm based in Newcastle, down in London to do basically a load of media. Like, traditional media is still important for books. Who knew?
It really is important for books. You see all the YouTubers themselves use traditional media when they launch a classic traditional product.
Yeah.
Or even when JJ was doing the boxing, he used traditional media in order to push it out. Obviously, there was a huge amount of his audience and the influencer audience, the YouTube audience that were going to be a massive part to play. But to take it to the next level, you also need the mainstream buy-in.
What was really interesting about JJ's boxing was that I went to the first one and I was the only mainstream journalist there. And then 6 months later, it's just like fighting with the BBC and people like that, which is like an indication of how big this thing is becoming.
Can I ask why like this subject?
We've grown up on it, and so we kind of appreciate it for what it is and realise its importance rather than like the mainstream media, all the people being like, let's put this in a box.
I did Radio 4,
and
I had a 20-minute interview, and I reckon 19 minutes were me going, no, it's not that, it's kind of, it's more that, like, they just can't get their head around it. With you, it's always been about, okay, well, this is the situation, we all know that. So what's going on with this person's life? The first conversations we had were, why do all the YouTubers live in certain blocks? Anybody I tell that to blows their fucking mind that they all live together.
Wait, because they all live together?
Just living. That was just the block in London that they lived in. There was a reason. One, KSI moved in there in 2013, 14 into the penthouse, so that made it like cool for YouTubers to go there because he was the biggest YouTuber, but also because it was the communication tower for the Olympics in Stratford, so it had 1 gigabyte up, 1 gigabyte down of internet, which means you could upload a YouTube video in 5 to 6 seconds.
Can I ask a really stupid question? Because I'm a stupid person. Will anything come along and topple YouTube?
No.
In the near future?
No. Like, YouTube essentially is the entirety of digital society. Anybody with an internet connection basically visits YouTube every month. So no, that's not going to be replaced. The one thing that potentially could upset it is, I think, if Twitch starts being paid attention to by Amazon.
In fact, it's also it's now a Google product.
Yeah.
It means that its search functionality is always going to improve. It's always going to get smarter. The learnings that company has every day on what the population of the world thinks and is thinking and wants to know about is ridiculous, to the point where they can pretty much serve you exactly the content you want to know about right this second. I love it. This is hilarious. Glossary.
Yeah, I have to explain what creator is.
Creator, haul, merch,
drama.
Even things like Vine, Stanning. I mean, that is great stuff. I never thought I'd have a book in my collection where in the glossary it has the word Stanning and a definition. How are you doing the process?
Yes. Thanks.
Oh, that is fabulous.
Appreciate all the love and support you give to these vlogs. We do them every single day and we never hide from the cameras. Thank you so much again. Like, comment and subscribe below, and we'll see you next time.